Hello, everyone, and welcome to Up the Turnpike, your source for New York Islanders content, both here on YouTube and on Patreon, where we have a podcast that we have twice a week. We have a Discord channel, Friday six pack, live discussions, so on and so on and so on. Sign up to the Patreon now. Again, that's patreon.com/Up the Turnpike. On today's video, we're reacting to the Islanders' first round selection of Cole Eiserman. Now, I want to get it right out there right away. My initial reaction is I was disappointed. But I want to make it clear that my disappointment has nothing to do with the player we selected and just the fact that we selected a player altogether. I know I'm the prospect guy, so I should be happy that we got a first-round pick finally after, 5 years? We haven't made a first-round pick since Simon Holmstrom. I'm still disappointed because my goal for this first round pick was to use it in a trade to improve the Islanders NHL squad today. I'm kind of disappointed we weren't able to do that. I assume Lou tried to do it, but couldn't get the pieces to go, couldn't, create the right package for whatever buyer he was trying to entice. I'm not blaming him for it. It is what it is. I'm still disappointed that it wasn't able to be. Doesn't mean it can't eventually be. Doesn't mean that we can't eventually make a trade to improve the roster today. But I'm disappointed it didn't happen. But let's get to the player, because if there was ever to be a consolation prize for not trading the first round pick, I think drafting what is clearly the consensus best goal scorer in the draft class, that would be it, right? That would be the greatest consolation prize to receive. We have Cole Eiserman here, who scored a crap ton of goals. If I can bring up his elite prospect page without too many ads, of course, because we get a bunch of ads and it slows down my computer. You might see it getting choppy here from my OBS recording. So let's flip the screen here, make this bigger so we can see it a little bit nicer. Whoop, that's probably way too big. Yeah, let's scooch this down a bit here. Sorry that I'm talking to myself, but anyways. So let's move the second monitor over here. You can see that this year for the USHL, 25 goals, 24 games, 9 points though. Yeesh. Oh my gosh, the ads. The U.S. National Development Program, 58 goals in 57 games, 31 points, a little bit. Oh my God, the ads. A little bit better there. I'm going to close this. My guide elite prospects. Just too many ads, man. That's a lot of goals, right? I think the way I counted, or what I counted, was that he scored 92 goals. That's at the USHL level for the U.S. National Development Program and at the World Juniors. 92 goals in 88 games. Elite level scoring clearly is what we're getting here, which is a hell of a consolation prize. So you think I'd be happy about that? And I am, to a certain degree. But I am worried as to why this guy fell to number 20. And it's going to sound like a broken record, because I've said this before, not just myself, but probably you as well with other prospects. He's kind of one-dimensional, right? I kind of highlighted it with the number of assists, 9 and 31. The guy doesn't put up a lot of assists. It's great that he scores a ton, but it's very one-dimensional, which reminds us of other prospects that the Islanders have already drafted. Let me switch it over, and you'll see who I'm talking about. You probably already know, right? Let me zoom in a bit here. So Eiserman, Wahlstrom, Bellows. Do those names sound familiar? They should, because they effectively have the same profile as Cole Eiserman. Wicked scoring talent, but they haven't been able to do anything at the NHL level, right? Bellows had a really good year at the AHL for the Toronto Marlies, but hasn't been able to stick at the NHL level, both for the Islanders and the Philadelphia Flyers. And Oliver Wahlstrom hasn't been able to put it together outside of a hot minute under Barry Trotz for a little while. Maybe that changes under Patrick Roy, but it has been a while for what is a 11th overall pick at the draft. And you look at the comparables here. They all played the same level, right? They all played USHL, U.S. National Development Program, and World Junior Championships all in their draft year. These are all draft year stats. They all played about the same number of games, 88, 95, 92. And they all three scored a crap ton, although Eiserman clearly scored more, right? 92 goals to the 77 of Wahlstrom, 71 of Bellows. The big difference here is gets to the assists, 41. Oh boy, like it's great that the goal scoring is phenomenal, but the assist numbers just aren't good. Like when it comes to anything other than scoring a bunch of goals, he's just not doing it. Wahlstrom, much, much better, 71, right? In 95 games still, but like 71, 77, that's a fair split of production from goals to assists. More on the goal side, which speaks to his skill set. I worry that we might be getting into another Wahlstrom situation, but we've got time. We don't need this kid in the NHL today. We just don't. We need goals, clearly, but he's not NHL ready. So there's no sense in putting him in. So we've got time. He's got time to learn how to play system hockey, how to play in a system, how to find that space to more effectively utilize his skill set. But I worry that we might be getting into the situation that we've already seen twice before and recently. I'm still happy that we got a guy that, probably could have gone in the top 10. But overall, my reaction here for the Islanders is disappointment. This first round pick was supposed to be, in my opinion, used to trade for something that's going to help this team now. It didn't. I've got to find the positive here, and the positive is we've got the best goal scorer in this draft class, and maybe once he's ready, he could be a top elite scorer at the NHL level. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Hit that subscribe and bell button if that still exists. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.